Okay, I'm hearing your divine masculines are frustrated because you've been on their mind and they can't stop watching you online. It's become a bit of a habit where it's like every hour or so they find themselves checking on you, or what I'm more seeing is it's like reaching for you, feeling your energy, or you're constantly just on their mind and they need to know that you're there somehow. It makes them feel secure when they have contact with you in some way, whether that's checking on your profile or checking on your contact in their phone. It is this intense pull to you right now. So I'm going to figure out what's keeping them from communicating. Why are they holding back on communication? Why don't they just reach out instead of watching you online? What do you need to know, Divine Feminines? Why are they just watching online right now? Okay, I feel like that's way too many. Just one or two cards, please, universe. Okay, so they could be dreaming about you a lot or getting messages around maybe to stop watching you, or I even hear that their dreams could be like foreshadowing things or trying to trick them. Many of them could feel like you're seeing someone, you're in another relationship. Maybe you guys aren't communicating or you've stopped communicating, okay? Because I do see this divine masculine feeling a sense of regret because they're the ones who ghosted, or they might have ended things and now they're just left in this position where all they do is watch you, but they can't even speak up about it because they're the ones who might have initiated some kind of ending, only for your energy now to just haunt them. Okay, how are they currently feeling towards this connection with the divine feminine? When they do see you online, what do they see? Okay, so we have nurture and compassion. You might be in a relationship, divine feminine. Somebody could be loving on you, kissing on you. I feel like you're trying to keep this private, but the way they're watching you online is like they could be finding you in like tagged photos of I feel like friends of friends, and that's how they're seeing things that's really bothering them and they're missing you. And I feel like it's causing them to go crazy with you being on their mind so much that like it's almost like they're stalking you online. They're even surprising themselves at the lengths that they'll go to just either to try to find out information, or you know who you're hanging out with, or what it may mean for the future with them. Like you could be in this very open, loving energy. They could want your nurture and compassion towards them, but you may have them blocked is what I'm seeing. They could be jealous of seeing you spend time or get close with other people right now. But the vibe I'm getting is like this beautiful garden, divine feminine. You are vibing with all of the other flowers in the garden and it's looking really nice, or it's looking really pretty. Someone feels a lot of regret for ending things or just disappearing on you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And now they're going through the dark night of the soul, which does involve a lot of isolating, but at the same time it's like just watching you. I feel like it's almost making them feel like sick to their stomach. Okay, they might need a break from social media, or they feel like just wanting to block you out. The problem with that though is like I saw someone put their phone down, but it's like you're still on their mind. Okay, so someone may be in that place right now of trying to get out more in nature with that scenery of the garden I just saw. You may be pushing your divine masculines to just take a break and try not to control the situation so much, because I think every time they try to look at you online, it's like the worst case scenarios come to their head, and it's making them feel off a little bit. I think even to the point where some of them can't focus on work. They can't eat right now, sleep right now properly. They're just feeling like, I don't have access to you, so I don't know what's going on. Are we still a thing? Are you still on this journey? What am I saying? Journey? Am I on a journey? Like that is that's the dark night of the soul hitting them. They didn't think that your absence would feel like this. Okay, this is somebody who was distant. They might have blocked you and you just moved on. You just moved forward. You weren't about to chase or engage or get into any kind of competition or ask for closure and send these lengthy paragraphs and cry your eyes out. It's like, no, you were just like, okay, it's not in alignment. I'm just going to let it go. They're not used to somebody with that kind of spiritual maturity. And so they're trying to wiggle their way out of this mask now, this persona that they've been wearing. so that way they can be in alignment with you. Another thing too they may be getting triggered over is seeing you spend time with maybe people who are more in alignment or more in vibes with like who you are. That's why I think it's so triggering right now. You could be spending time with somebody like older divine feminine. If you and your masculine are the same age, you decided that maybe like you want to date somebody older, and he's getting really friggin' triggered by seeing you date somebody older. That's for some of you, not all of you, but I'm just getting that this this dark night is triggering all kinds of emotions. Like they really were expecting that they were going to fall back, maybe pull away, maybe cause some kind of, oh no, like where'd you go? Like, can we work this out? Like, can we talk about things? You guys are just like, okay, like maybe you need some time alone. Like, do you need some space? Okay. And a lot of you might have just took off on a trip the next week, chatting it up with some older man at the bar. He didn't like that picture. He didn't like that upload. Okay. Never mind that, because he's watching you so heavy online. He didn't like seeing you in the background of your friend's photo talking to some older man at the bar. Die how hard the man watching ya. Telling you, Inspector Gadget we have here on we hands. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, you're experiencing a lot of stability right now. You're a stable person in general, divine feminine. I feel like your bubbly personality almost is like a form of protection for you. Your level of unbotheredness, it's not this bitchy unbotheredness. It's this, I'm in my own little world and bubble that nothing bothers me. It's like, oh my God, you're upset. Are you okay? You know what? You look like you could use 10 minutes alone. Okay. I'm totally going to give that to you. I totally understand. You're not the type to be like, oh, okay, like what's this about? Like, why are you upset? Is this something that I said? Like, you know what I mean? You don't go into problem solving mode. I'm not Bob the Builder. I'm not building no man for future. I stop seek potential. They like buying rims for a rental. Okay, some of you don't pacify men. Like you want to fix up your mouth, so you want to twist your mouth that way. Okay, like maybe you just need some time by yourself. I'll be over here. And it's not, again, in a vindictive way, which is why somebody, they're grinding over it, or they're seeing you just be yourself, and they can't trigger you because you're so stable in your own energy. It's not even like you stand 10 toes down. Like let's just do a handstand. Let's just show people I got stability by doing a handstand and holding it down for myself. Okay? You are clearly his wish fulfillment. I feel like that's what he is dreaming of, or, when you watch something so much, it's like watching a movie and then you end up going to sleep that night, and so you end up dreaming a scene from that movie. I feel like he watches you so much online that he's been dreaming about some certain things that you've been experiencing. Maybe a lot of you are creating wish fulfillment in your own life, or you're just seeing divine feminine as wish fulfillment because, again, a lot of you carry this really charming, bubbly spirit where you make magic everywhere you go. You're everybody's wish fulfillment. Okay, you're the life of the party, and I think that's why someone got so triggered, was to try to maybe dim that light or have all of that precious, glowing energy just, chase after them. They wanted it all for themselves. But I'm seeing like you can't try to catch this butterfly and keep it in a jar, and maybe that's what he's learning about you. Okay, but definitely somebody that is looking at you right now and feeling like you're everything that I want, and I can't believe that I may have messed it up by being either insecure or maybe even like too possessive of you. Maybe even trying to right down to playing that game of, I'm going to go in hard and then fall back. I won't text her. I want, from the time somebody started up that game, they quickly realize that like you just really don't vibrate at that level. You really don't. Like if somebody is showing you they need space, you are more than happy to give it to them, because you're the type to be like, I would like if someone were to give that to me. So I'm going to give that to you, and I'm going to be over here. Okay, you might have a very flirty personality as well, whereas your divine masculine could be the type that's got to work on that stuff. Like he really does want to hold you and keep you all to himself. And this could bring up a lot of fears too. Like, how would I ever take somebody like that in public? I can't bring her around the homies. Like he would be choked up. He'd be sweating. Keep your eyes off her. What you looking at her for? And he couldn't control you, being this little butterfly that you are, because he feels like he would just ruin every situation. You guys wouldn't be able to go out in public anymore. This is what he's learning about himself. As he obsessively watches you, all these things are coming up. He's getting triggered from pictures of your past as well. Oh, who's this guy she was dating from, 2007? Who's this? He's finding himself getting all worked up about who you were with like 10 years ago, for example. Okay? This is somebody who is watching every single thing about you. And I feel like there's a pattern. This could be the pattern here. You've always been stable in your energy. As he scrolls down your timeline, I feel like he sees just this wish fulfillment, so much in common. Like, you really are genuinely a great person. He could see you either running marathons. He could see that you love to hike, very close-knit with your family. Many of you may share a lot of certain things that you've done with your friends. You could be the favorite auntie. You could have kids of your own where you share a lot of moments with your kids or stuff that you might do with your kids. It's like, no, this isn't like something new. Like when he just met you, it's like, you kind of turned it up here. It's like, no, as he investigates you online, he sees that you've always been this person, right? He might even be looking at guys from your past as well and being like, well, comparing himself, like, what does she see in me? I'm so like, maybe rough around the edges in certain ways. And maybe people from your past divine feminine could have been like, I don't know, I'm hearing the words very noble or scholarly. So you could have exes who have been like either lawyers or doctors, or I don't know, I just see you having an ex that was like, they did a very like noble profession or something like that. And maybe your divine masculine feels like, the hell, like, she really does have this wish fulfillment energy about her. Like, I don't know what it is, but you have like this, you could be an air sign divine feminine, specifically a Libra. Like, you just carry this vibe, a temperance kind of energy about you, very, noble and someone to admire and look up to. And you associate yourself with people who believe in, I feel like, either love for humanity or just an overall feeling of love and fairness in the world. Somebody feels like you're just too perfect for them, because that's this wish fulfillment card here. Okay, that's why you're on their mind so much. It's causing him to fall all over himself, take off the mask, question his self-worth. But nonetheless, give this a chance. Take that leap of faith. Work on this by working on yourself, divine masculine. You could appear as, maybe somewhat intimidating to him. That's why he had to pull that tactic on coming in nice and hot and heavy and then falling back. But I'm seeing that he did it on the wrong one, and maybe that's what he's got to work on, is you don't need tactics with this one, because she's free as a butterfly. There's no game playing here. It's either you're in for a good time and a good experience and you're going to learn and grow, or go somewhere else if you want more of like, those kind of tug and war lessons with a lot of the emotional chaos and drama. If you're going to stop by this butterfly, it's going to be smooth sailing for the most part, because we problem solve around here, okay? We don't play games and we don't engage in tactics. We problem solve. So that is this true love feeling that is coming about. He's never seen someone handle life like this, relationships like this, interactions like this, romantic connections. It's like, I feel like he tested the wrong one, or you really are a sweetheart at heart. You really are a good person at heart, is what he sees. You really are his true love, that wish fulfillment. So, he could be planning right now, trying to come in with a better strategy once he's able to calm down a little bit. Okay, what's his next move? What's he going to have in his heart and space? Okay, so healing family issues. Okay, I feel like someone is starting to nitpick at where the insecurity comes from, where the possessiveness comes from, and I don't want to be like my dad, or I don't want to be like my mom, or I don't want to be like the men in my culture, is what I feel is healing family issues. Especially, again, because you, divine feminine, you're a beautiful wish fulfillment dynamic. There is no getting into the dark night of the soul, and again, all of these chaotic, relationship dynamics that sometimes can feel a little bit boring, like safe love, especially if you're used to chaotic dynamics and like trauma in relationships, and it's very high intensity. When you meet someone who is like bubbly and positive, and that safety can feel very boring, right? And I think that that's why someone was just like kind of like tossed you aside, like it wasn't exhilarating. And that's what they're healing about themselves is, you know what? Like, I am attracted to friggin' toxic shit, yo. I do get sexually excited by toxic stuff. Like, they're learning about themselves and trying to heal this stuff. Like, they're realizing that they don't vibe with you because your aura, your spirit, it's too pure, it's too clean. You know, it wasn't that it was boring, it was that it was offering them safety, a sense of safety. Okay, so yeah, that's what they're left with feeling. All right, guys, that is what I have for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick check-in. You guys take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.